Welcome to Omni Update. A delicate 2-week ceasefire is officially in place, but tensions in the Middle East remain high. Just 2 days after the United States and Iran agreed to pause their disputes, a strict new directive has been issued from Tehran. The Iranian Navy has reportedly broadcast a stern message over maritime radio to commercial ships anchored near the Strait of Hormuz. Vessels attempting to pass without explicit permission will face severe consequences and interception. This direct message was delivered to ships operating near one of the world's most critical transit routes. It comes at a moment when global markets, international shipping companies, and foreign governments were hoping this ceasefire would restore stability. Instead, this firm stance has sparked widespread concerns that the geopolitical complexities are ongoing. So today we are breaking down the situation. Why is Iran taking this firm position despite the recent agreement? Let's start with the current updates. Iran has officially stated that vessels must obtain direct approval from its naval authorities before crossing the Strait of Hormuz, the narrow but vital waterway connecting the Persian Gulf to the Indian Ocean. If they fail to comply, local forces state they will take decisive action. This strict requirement comes even though the US and Iran just brokered a 14-day truce designed to create space for diplomatic negotiations and ensure safe transit through the strait. But here is the critical distinction. The pause in conflict stopped the major escalations, but it did not resolve the dispute over the administration of the waterway. The Strait of Hormuz holds significant strategic importance for Iran. So why are they insisting on permission during a truce? The answer relates to influence and leverage. By managing who accesses the strait, Iran maintains a strong position over global energy flows and international diplomacy. Analysts suggest that Tehran might be attempting to establish a coordinated transit system where global shipping must communicate with local authorities, travel under regional supervision, and potentially pay transit fees to move their cargo. Here is where the geopolitical situation becomes incredibly complicated. Under international maritime law, the Strait of Hormuz is designated as an international transit passage. This generally means that vessels from any nation possess the right to transit freely. Restricting passage is viewed by many as a breach of international norms. However, Tehran sees things very differently. From their perspective, this is not just a commercial shipping lane. It is an area of heightened security concern where territorial control is prioritized. This brings us to a complex reality. This ceasefire has temporarily reduced direct confrontations, but mutual trust remains incredibly low. Without trust, a delicate truce is highly vulnerable. Consider the potential risks playing out right now. The main concern isn't a planned escalation, but a simple miscalculation. Imagine a commercial oil tanker attempting to cross the strait, either unaware of the new rules or not complying. Local forces could interpret the movement as a security violation and take interceptive action. In a matter of moments, an incident could occur that causes the entire ceasefire agreement to falter. In a region currently filled with heavy naval presence and advanced monitoring systems, this risk is very real. So what is the ultimate objective here? Iran seeks global recognition of its administrative authority over the Strait of Hormuz. The United States advocates for freedom of navigation under international law. The rest of the world simply wants economic stability. Reconciling these three objectives remains a massive challenge. The ongoing dispute right now is fundamentally about influence over territory, global trade, and the most critical maritime transit route on the planet. How do you see this complex situation playing out? Will the diplomatic pause hold, or are further complications inevitable? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.